Hey everyone, some of you might know, some of you might not know that today is a day of empathy for those who are incarcerated. And given that this is, my work and my passion, um, I wanted to share a little bit about what that means to me. I'm reflecting on the first time I ever went to a prison to facilitate a meditation class, and it was probably 15 years ago in Folsom prison in California. And I remember not knowing exactly what to expect. I think I sort of thought maybe I would be afraid, which is a normal feeling. I think might think if you're going in to a prison for the first time. And, I was, anyways, but I remember how that moment changed my life, because one of the crazy things about Folsom Prison was we actually had to walk through the entire prison before you get to the very back, which is a classroom or a chapel room where we held our class. So we literally walked past, and I've never experienced this at any other prison that I've gone to, but we walked past, all the different cell blocks, the showers, people coming out of the shower. We walked through the entire rec yard as volunteers to get to this room where we had this class. But I'll just never forget the feeling of sitting there with those men and meditating and talking about what it means to be our true self and what it means to experience love inside of ourselves and with others despite the circumstances that we face. And I just, I was blown away by the love that I felt and the connection that I felt with them. And, I knew that I would, that's where I belonged, and I knew that I would be there to support them, to empathize with them, and to advocate for them for my life. And I wondered I wondered why that love was there, what was so strong about it. And I've contemplated that for years. And the one thing that's come to me, and I feel the same is true for, racial justice work or anything, like when you bridge a gap, when society tells you, and everything in society tells you something different, which is people in prison don't matter, or people of a certain race or belief system don't matter or are less than. When culture and society says that, and then when you bridge that lie, when you obliterate that lie and you sit down with someone and have a real human connection, it's there's something so powerful about saying, and pardon my French, but saying, fuck that. That's a lie. You do matter, and I do matter. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone's done or hasn't done. A human being matters. And, I think that's the essence of what we do at One Love and what I bring. There's so many different things. You can learn so many different skills, and you can do this and you can do that. But at the end of the day, what's more important than love? I mean, even the Bible says God is love. It's the one place where it says exactly what God is. And for me, it's just it just means everything to be with them and support them and to love them. And it means so much to me to have I recently set out a newsletter, and I was thinking about one of the things that I love about being a nonprofit. It's so challenging, you know, to be a nonprofit in so many different ways. And but one of the things I love about it is I love that it's not just this one entity, that it's not just the state of Florida paying me to do this thing, that it's a collective, that everyone is contributing, and that people are donating $5 and $500, and that, like, that happens, and we need that to happen to continue this work. And I'm doing my best to do all that I can do to make sure we keep doing this, for the men and women who are incarcerated, who need our love and support. I'm figuring out different grants and things like that, but all those small donations help so much. I think it's so wild to think, like, man, if 5,000 people gave $5, like, we that's 200 classes that we could do a year, or almost. And, like, it's just, and to me, it just means so much to have everyone's energy a part of this, in whatever way. And it doesn't even have to be financial. Just like your love and your well wishes, and to our work, to anyone's work, who's saying that people matter, and that human beings matter, and that love is the best, man. That love is what we're all after. With every action that we take, we want to feel that love. So on this day of empathy, I wanted to just share my thoughts and feelings, and stand in solidarity with those who are struggling and suffering, and those who are incarcerated and beyond. So on behalf of One Love, we love you. Take special care of yourself during this time. And if you want to support us or anyone, there's a lot of great people doing a lot of great things out there. But you can go to our website, and anything, even $1, is incredible. And it's awesome to have just people's, like I said, people's heart, people's contribution. But more than anything, just your love on this planet, for yourself, for others, is enough. So thank you, and that's it. Again, it's a day of empathy. So I'm done talking. Bye.